That's the Friday after the Xbox Series X and S come out, and that's also the same day Call of Duty comes out this year. And Call of Duty and PlayStation all this generation have been both. And to have people who are going either to a store or buying games online, buying Call of Duty the same day they can buy a new system and have it day one to play Call of Duty, I think is going to probably attract a pretty decent number of potential buyers. So I'm sticking with November 13th for now.
Right.
Now, Brian, I think we can hear you now, hopefully. If so, do you want to predict the price point and release date?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Can we hear you? Maybe not. All right, let's go to Janet.
Yeah, I think Jonathan's date is like really well thought out. I just picked a different one just to be, change it up a little bit. So I'm going with the 17th. It is 1 week after Xbox, but it is still right before Cyberpunk, and I think that can be a pretty good play. As far as digital version and $549 for the physical, I feel like this machine's really powerful. We know the DualSense is an expensive controller. I think it's going to be really hard for them to hit that $499. They're very wary of being too close to that $600 price point because they idea of $500, it's just really tight, especially because the digital version, it is essentially the same hardware just without the disk drive. So I don't think they could mark it down too drastically either. They're kind of in a rough spot. So that's my prediction: $449 for the digital and $549 for the physical.
Brian, I think you're actually back now.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I was actually recording in PlayStation 5 exclusive 3D audio for this entire episode, so you couldn't hear me yet, but you will be able to hear me this fall. My prediction is $449 or $450 for the digital version and $500 for the disc-based version. I don't think they can really charge more than $50 for what is essentially a $9 disc drive on Newegg, and so that's probably going to keep it sort of right around where people are expecting it. That said, I do think that they probably would have pushed for a higher price here had Microsoft not, shown their hand a little earlier. So, but yeah, that's going to be I think the sticker shock. We're all numb to it at this point. 500 feels like the way to go across the board. I will say also, I'm going to pre-order the digital one because I feel like there's going to be less competition for that.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is if there are brick and mortar stores that are still selling physical copies, they're probably not going to be wild about selling the digital only one because they don't get people coming back to buy boxed games. People keep kind of chiming in on how much the disc drive is worth, and I want to point out that it is a UHD 4K Blu-ray player, which they're still pretty expensive. I mean, a lot of people have moved away from physical, but there are, obviously, collectors and people who want like really high quality video, and I'm one of those people. I still like physical movies because I'm a weird grandpa. Anyway, we are about 4 minutes out. Let's talk about what we hope to see. Jonathan, what are you really looking forward to about this?
I mean, definitely kind of getting a sense of what the launch lineup is going to be, and I think primarily around that Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like that game is theoretically coming out in a couple months, and we have only seen one trailer from it from the June showcase and gotten a few developer quotes since then. So like, yes, we know what Spider-Man on the PS4 looked like, but I'm so excited to see what their take on Miles is. I'm excited to see New York in the winter. I know we've talked about that a lot on our PlayStation show Beyond, but I'm so thrilled to just go back to that world, that version of New York, and see what's up with this new take on Spider-Man.
Brian, what about you?
Demon Souls remaster or remake. It's been rated recently, which is usually the sign that it's coming sooner than later. That essentially means that it's ready to go to retail much sooner than I think anyone had anticipated. And so having that at launch day or launch window would be phenomenal because I think they're doing a lot of stuff that's sort of catch-all for casual players and big market stuff. But I want like a big, crazy, tough, hardcore, awesome action RPG, and I've never played Demon Souls. This is the perfect time to play it, so I can't wait. So I hope it's there day one.
Nice. Janet, what are you looking forward to?
Out of the launch lineup, I really want a deep dive into the UI. We have seen like teasers of what the UI is, but I want to see what it actually looks like in practice. And then I want something that I'm really not expecting. I want something that will floor me. Part of me wants Jack 4, even though I don't even want Jack 4, but I just want something that feels unexpected, a little bit like a whirlwind. This is a fairly lengthy presentation, so as much as launch lineup is important and we'd like to see maybe some actual more concrete gameplay from these titles they've been promoting, I feel like they have to have something up their sleeve to really wow us. I think they did such a good job on their last presentation too, that this is their time to really drive it home.
All right, now we're just literally seconds away. Remember, you can watch the entire PlayStation Showcase right here. You don't have to go anywhere, and then we'll be live right afterwards, hopefully with all of our mics working, and we'll have a whole post-show and recap everything we saw and talk about all the best and worst reveals, and try to host a show while probably scrambling on our various devices to actually secure a pre-order for this thing. Video games, everybody, this is very exciting. Now, before we toss this, we've got just seconds to go. Let's go around real quick. What's a thing that hasn't been announced, just pie in the sky, that you'd want to see? Jonathan.
God of War, just the next God of War. I don't know if Corey's Barlog's trolling on Twitter means anything. I hope it does, but man, I just want to see more God of War.
Brian?
Last of Us multiplayer, or whatever they're calling that. The Last of Us 2 is essentially going to have a multiplayer thing, and that was confirmed to be a spin-off, a separate sort of self-contained piece of software entirely, and I think we're going to see it today. Fingers crossed.
We're going to see a demo of Last of Us Part 2 running on PS5?
I think so. I think that you're going to get at least a sizzle of some sort of the big rock stars of this current gen and how they look on the next gen. Although I can't imagine some of those games even looking better, but I'd love to be proven wrong.
Nice. Janet?
Yeah, on that note, I think seeing a sizzle reel of any of the big PS4 hits that are confirmed for PS5, I think that would be really exciting and also help pad whatever their launch lineup ends up being.
Very cool. We've gotten some rumblings that we might see Final Fantasy 16 get revealed, which is very exciting, but also I think a lot of people really just want to know when we're getting that Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. So we're about 15 seconds out. I think that's it. I think we're gonna sit tight. We're gonna throw to this thing. I'm just gonna keep talking for 6 seconds, maybe 5 seconds. I might just wrap it up in about 3 seconds from right now. But we'll be back for the post show right afterwards. Stick around. Sony's starting right now.
PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Woo!
اتوقع نفس سعر الاكس بوكس $500. الحين بنشوف. انت تتوقع بيكون نفس الاكس بوكس ولا ارخص او اكثر؟ كنا ما في صوت.
This looks very Final Fantasy.
Shiva's dominant.
شنو هاي؟ Final Fantasy.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
We're Final Fantasy.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon.
Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain.
عليكم السلام.
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
اوه شكله فاينل فانتسي 16.
Did you not pledge your sword to our cause?
What does it matter? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
So, they're Sentinel Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
It's the Archduke's son. Phoenix. Stop there!
Second light on fire. But that's impossible.
The legacy of the crystals. Has shaped our history. For long enough. I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
اوه بس على البلاي ستيشن.
To change out here. Dang, I'm late for Mom's rally.
Subway card, check. You got the house key?
Yeah, I got it.
نبي نشوف السعر كم.
Hey! Dude, I am so filling your suit with snow. Are you still wearing your suit? Yeah, you know, just in case. It's gonna be fine.
See, this is my favorite part of living in Harlem. Pop-up street fair, best food in the city, awesome music.
Man, this would be great for the last beat I was working on. I should get back into mixing.
Yeah, it's been a while.
What do you think about Rio Morales? You gonna vote for her?
It's still hard to think of Mom as a politician. She's been a teacher my whole life.
Similar skill sets, right? Corralling people, educating them, making sure they don't throw things at each other.
هاي بعد اللعبة بس بتكون على البلاي ستيشن.
Hi, I'm Brian Porton, Creative Director at Insomniac Games. We're excited to show you this first look at gameplay from Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Our story picks up 1 year after the events of the first game, and we find Miles' new home, Harlem, is in danger. Trouble brews while Miles' mom, Rio Morales, leads an election rally. A war between the devious energy corporation Roxxon and the Underground. A high-tech criminal army led by the Tinkerer starts to break out. In this gameplay sequence, captured on PlayStation 5 hardware, the Underground attacks Roxxon, sending the rally into chaos in a fight that spills onto the Braithwaite Bridge, where the Underground tries to steal Roxxon's experimental energy source, Newform. Let's take a look.
Go, go, go! Whoa! Let's not shoot each other, all right?
We're after the new form. Ignore everything else. Get rid of him. Then grab as much as you can carry. Keep him busy.
I have to stop this! People are trapped over there! I have to push past these guys! Where is he? Kill you! Don't let him cut you! Help! Help! No. The bus! Everybody get out! No! Don't worry, I got you!
Thank you.
Man,
أتوقع السعر $500.
I've got an idea. It needs something they can cross. No, no, no! I can stop this! Just a little closer!
مرة قاعد اسوي بث مباشر من يوتيوب، فعشان كذا الكواليتي مو اوكي او زي ما صالحة. باتمان.
Magic, both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history.
Harry Potter.
That common bond we share is the legacy of Hogwarts.
Hey, Harry Potter.
Now it is time to add your own story to these hallowed halls and quite possibly shape the future of the wizarding world. Every corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story. Witches and wizards.
ما عندهم سالفة مين بيشتري هاللعبة.
Here you will meet lifelong friends and grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient knowledge long gone from this world. That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power. Your potential is limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan Vondrak, Creative Director at Raven. One of our goals as developers is to bring the game world to life unlike anything you've ever experienced, and the PlayStation 5 is making that happen. With the power of the new console, we've been able to significantly enhance the overall experience. From what you see in the world, to how it feels in your hands, to what you hear around you. In Black Ops Cold War, you will be transported to the year 1981, in the middle of one of the most dangerous times the world has ever known, the height of the Cold War. The following is a portion of the first campaign mission where you've been given the name of a high-value target linked to the Iran hostage crisis. But in true Black Ops style, nothing is as it seems. Take a look.
Kasim is out of the picture.
How long before we get Arash?
The team arrived in Turkey a few hours ago. They should be in position shortly.
Black Ops.
Airfield's just up ahead. Let's go find this shithead.
مشكلة في الصوت.
Priority is to ID Arash. Things go hot.
That's gotta be a Ross.
Hold fire. We need a positive ID. That's our man. Take him out.
Shit! We missed him! Can't let him get away!
We hope you enjoyed that sneak peek at the campaign for Black Ops 4. There are many more twists and turns along the way as you begin to unravel the truth, and we can't wait for you to play it soon. In addition to the story campaign, Cold War features the next generation of multiplayer online combat and an all-new awesome zombies experience. Today, I have the special honor to announce on behalf of my friends at Treyarch that the PlayStation community doesn't have to wait to play multiplayer. Starting this Friday, PlayStation players will be able to play the multiplayer alpha exclusively on PlayStation 4. And for those of you that are watching at home on your PS4, you can preload the experience starting tomorrow. We can't wait to see you online Friday and through the weekend. Enjoy the rest of the show.
تنزلون Call of Duty من مباشر. أنا ما بشتري Call of Duty. already عندي
Take him away.
قبل بس ألعب Warzone. Capcom.
In life and in death.
Dragon's Dogma.
The bell tolls for us all.
Oh, لا Resident Evil.
Coming again.
Resident Evil 8.
Mia.
Quit being so paranoid. Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep. It's just a local tale.
Yeah, Resident Evil. سبايدر مان لازم بعد اشتريها، خلصت القبلية، وايد حلوة اللعبة.
If it's just looking, window shop away.
2021. هاي اللعبة غريبة.
You want out of a time loop? You gotta learn how it works. Black Reef is a puzzle, and each visionary is a different piece. Here's Igor.
I am a respected scientist!
I've done so many loops, I've learned to run circles around him.
Hey, over here! I'm coming for you!
Tried taking my targets out one by one more than I can remember, but there is never enough time. I go after one, another lives, because right now, half an island away, a different visionary is throwing his nightly cannibal masquerade. Alexis Dorsey.
Everybody shut up! This is my jam.
Igor is a big fan, yet somehow he never makes it to the party. Something keeps him home.
Colt, you there, buddy?
Here's the invite to the party. And here's why Igor blew it off. He made some kind of scientific breakthrough that morning.
I did it! I did it, it works!
That he makes every morning. Unless I get there first. No experiment, no breakthrough. No reason for Igor not to drink his disappointment with Alexis. Now I got a shot at killing them both at the same time. In the same loop.
Hey, Wolf! It's time to hunt pig! Colt! I'm talking about you, baby! Come on, Blake!
Targets on my list. Every one of them with grand plans for eternal life. To break the loop, I gotta
بحاول
clock's ticking.
أعدل الكواليتي. بتعطوني دقيقة.
And you just ran out of time. You keep forgetting, Colt. I'm not like those other idiots. Only got one name on my list. Yours.
بس دقيقة بعدل الكواليتي. AGN
That day, if our positions were switched, would I...
Simon and Joe both invest in stocks. Simon uses eToro to invest in stocks without paying commission. Joe has to pay his bank a commission every time he buys.
Kneel before me.
This is our...
Devil May Cry.
Rest in peace. Devil May Cry.
What are they doing? Did those fugitive morons burn down their own hideout?
It sounds idiotic, but that's exactly what it looks like.
Bad karma for burning down my farm.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, creative director of Oddworld Soulstorm, and we're excited to bring you an all-new exclusive trailer from the game. Here, our unlikely hero, Abe, finds himself fresh off the back of freeing his people from the nefarious Rupture Farms. He thinks the journey is over, but soon discovers it has only just begun. The stakes are higher, the threats are larger, the obstacles are more devious, and it's all made possible by the power of PlayStation 5. Enjoy.
بسوي فول سكرين.
We are not letting that Abe guy get away from us again.
Wait here.
Hey, why'd you hold up?
I could go for a sandwich right now.
We gotta get out of here. Come on, let's get out of here.
My tummy's growling. I'm hungry.
Gregory, your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory?
adjustment temporary, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again. It's been such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play a game together? It won't happen again.
Okay.
It was just a glitch.
Gregory, be still. I think she's found us.
مو منصوب اللعبة. Japan story high demon souls.
Strength be granted so the world might be mended.
No.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Demon souls.
So the world might be mended.
هاي اللعبة بس على البلاي ستيشن بعد بتكون. والله صار الجرافيكس ماله احلى من دارك سولز. المفروض اصعب تكون مو اسهل. رئيس جدا. الجرافيكس وايد احلى من دارك سولز. موت 5 مرات يمكن في الفيديو.
I shall await thy return, slayer of demons.
Fortnite. ما نبي. يسوونه نفس الاكس بوكس. بيكون اتوقع دفع شهري تحصل العاب كامل. لان اكس بوكس مسوين نفس الشيء فقاعدين يحاولون يصيرون نفسهم.
After all we've been through.
It's time.
بلايستيشن بلس يعني ما بتدفع شيء زيادة. معقولة؟ أخيرا السعر والريليز ديت. $500 و400. نوفمبر 12 درجة 19 نوفمبر حقنا احنا يعني في الخليج.
So now you know. Thank you all for joining us today and for being part of this amazing journey. It's your passion as fans of gaming that drives us to deliver a truly new generation of experiences on PS5. From everyone at PlayStation, we appreciate your continued support, and we look forward to you getting your hands on PS5 very soon. To close, let me leave you with one more quick look.
God of War.
The time draws near.
هي طلع كلامي صح. God of War.
You must prepare yourself.
Ragnarok. يوم القيامة is coming. تاريخ. خلاص لازم تشترون بلاي ستيشن 5 بعد. No other choice.
Let's go.
My head's up, I stay strong, forever young, may you live long, with perseverance, hold on and stand tall, never back down, with my back against the wall, they can never hold me back, nothing, I'm unstoppable, I'm fearless.
God of War. ثلاثة ألعاب بس على البلاي ستيشن. God of War, Spider-Man, Resident لا و Final Fantasy. بلاي ستيشن بلس بيخلون فيها ألعاب أكثر بس تدش وتنزل على كيفك. سعره $400 حق البدون سي دي و$500 ويا السي دي.
And welcome back. That was the PlayStation 5 showcase. That was huge. I'm Max Scoville, joined by Brian Altano, Jonathan Dornbus, and Janet Garcia. We finally have a price point and a release date for the PlayStation 5, both models. Jonathan?
I was so close. I was so close. One day off. Yeah, it's the $500, $499 for the main version with a disc drive, and then digital edition is $399 or $400, depending on how you want to say that. And they're both coming November 12th to some territories, and then November 19th to the rest of the world.
I want to point out, I was going to predict the 12th. I wrote that in our planning doc.
خلص الايفنت بس بكتب المعلومات آخر شيء. تاريخ الاصدار. السعر مع CD. ديجيتال. واخر شيء PS بلس، مكتبة العاب بتصير. شكرا.